Welcome back to Northside LDN. Como vai familia? Como tá todo mundo? How's everyone doing? And today we're gonna get into it. Is Pepe leaving? Is Aubameyang leaving? Is Lacazette leaving? Listen, January transfer is gonna be a mad thing, absolute mad thing, yeah. But listen, don't watch the hair, yeah, because I'm getting my hair done on Saturday just before the Arsenal game by my girl, innit? So listen, you got jokes, but I got riches. You just mad because my hair look better than your bitches. If you ain't seen Wilder now, yeah, Cat Williams, then if you know, you know, innit? If you don't know, you don't know, caramba, innit? And let's just get straight into it. I'm just gonna get onto it. Is Pepe leaving? Like, he's been put on the bench for the last 6 games, and he's only got 7 minutes against Southampton. He's entering 26 years old. That's his prime, and Nketiah's getting more game time than him. And I'm sick of this. Like, we've got Nketiah, yeah. Let's get into this. We've got Nketiah, yeah, that doesn't want to sign a contract. That is a youngster, never done anything for Arsenal. Last year, Pepe was the one that flipping got us to the Europa League final. He was the one that flipping has been scoring goals for us in the Europa League. He's the one that we spent 70 mil on, yeah? That is your priority, not some kid that's come up. Like, I love the kids that come up through the youth system, but at the end of the day, you don't prioritize them, man, to a man that you spent 70 million pounds on. Like, come on, man. We got to do better. Like, I'm tired of this bucaria. Like, Arteta's literally, yeah, I feel like he's part of probably Arteta out. That's what I'm gonna say, innit? I'm gonna just say it as it is. I don't guess a bit caramba, yeah. He's probably doesn't like Arteta. He's probably had enough of him. He's probably run his mouth, and now you know what I'm saying. He's been ostracized. Like, if you've ever been in a work environment where everybody just allows the narcissistic idiot of a boss to just do what they want, even though they're a clown, even though they try and make it seem like what they're doing is on point and it's not on point, yeah. The one that speaks out is the one, yeah, that's gonna be made an example of. And I think that's Pepe, innit? He's probably spoken out and said, yo, Arteta, you're dead food, yeah? We're doing the same thing as last season, yeah? We don't get no flipping points. No points, caramba, against the big six, yeah? And you're going on about trust the process and we've got a new youth project and all this kind of crap. If we had a youth project, yeah, why did we buy a man like Willian and all that? You know what happened? The Willian project, all them dead old raggedy players like Mustafi and all that project, yeah, it finished. It didn't go nowhere. So then we flipped it to it's a youth project to buy him more time for the fans not to get on his back and to say, oh, we need, it's a process. You guys are being too reactionary. For me, I feel like Pepe just needs to go. Like, I love Pepe, but for the sake of his career, he's 26 years old. He's not being played. And when you're seeing somebody that's flipping 20 years old, never done anything for this club, is rejecting a contract, and he's getting more game time than you, I'd say, yo, go suck you already know. Because I'm not having it, caramba. Eu tô farto, mo. Vamos tratar assim. If you're going to treat me like that, I'm going to say, epa, vai tomar no cu, and I'm going, bruv. You know what I'm saying? And if you know what I've just said, you know what I just said. I'm not putting up the translation. Man at work telling me, I'll put the Portuguese translation. I'm not putting the Portuguese translation. I don't care, innit? If you know, you know. At the end of the day, sip that magnum, innit? If you know, you know, yeah? Why does man have to be contending with a 20-year-old that ain't done nothing for Arsenal Football Club? You tell me. Now I'm done with that, man. Like, at the end of the day, in Nketiah, you go on the bench, and Pepe, you're the one that's our future. You're still here. You're still committed to the club as far as we know. We're going to put minutes into you. We're going to shape you. At the end of the day, it's the same thing with Grealish at Man City. I'm sure Grealish ain't doing everything that Pep wants him to do, but I'll tell you what, yeah. Pep is going to mold Grealish into the player he wants way before Arteta ever makes Pepe into the player that he wants, whatever that is. We don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to say that Pepe always drops world class performances or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, yeah, like, you need to incorporate that player into your system. Grealish is coming to Man City. He's not hit it the ground running. He needs to learn the system. He needs to be coached. He needs to be told what the manager expects of him. Do you think Arteta's doing that with Pepe? No, he's not, because he's not a coach. He don't know how to train players. He don't know what he's doing, caramba. That's why. And now he's just ostracizing my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? And just going with the youth. He's probably going with the youth because the youth ain't gonna tell him nothing. Because when you're a bit older and your manager's chatting you'll be like, yo, taja fala merda, taja fala lixo, cala boca. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't chat to me. I know my job, innit? Who are you? Like, what have you done? Where do you come from? Do you know what I'm saying? Are you from the blocks? No, you're not. So, cala boca. So it's one of them ones, you know what I mean? And now I just seeing Nketiah just getting all these minutes, like literally, he only came on like Arteta. You know, yeah, it's a vendetta thing from when Arteta's putting him on for 7 minutes, 7 minutes, porra, yeah, against Southampton. What is man going to do with 7 minutes? What's man gonna do with 7 minutes, caramba? Da minuto, deixa o gajo jogar. Comentam we. You know what I mean? We spent £70 million on this guy. Play him, caramba. The funny thing is, yeah, another thing I'm gonna say about Pepe maybe leaving, yeah, is he's doing that to him, yeah. Xhaka, man's had the most mistakes leading to goals since he's been here. Man's made mistake after mistake, and my guy always gets in the starting lineup. My guy got injured. He didn't even flipping fully recover. As soon as he could play a couple of minutes, he's starting the last two matches. What's all that about? How can Xhaka be getting minutes and man like Pepe not getting minutes? What's Xhaka doing that Pepe ain't doing? Nah, 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 nah. Meu Deus, meu Deus. Deixa o gajo jogar. Let him play. Let him play, caramba. Let him play, we. Comentam. Oh, I've had enough, bruv. I've had enough. The Angolan side has to come out. The Angolan side so you can understand that I'm annoyed. Like, let the guy play. What does he have to do? You know what I mean? Right now, he's just looking like he's just got locked up, bruv. Like, Arteta's a clown, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what no one says. Yeah, just 1-2 wins don't mean nothing, can it? Because we've seen him go on a 10-game unbeaten, and what did it lead us to? 8th, and then the next season 8th. So less of that, yeah. Don't get hyped just because we won 2 games. So what? We've seen this before. It's all fake storms. But anyway, that's what I've got to say on Pepe. I think if I'm his agent, I'll say, look, listen, this manager don't rate you. He's not playing you. You're entering the prime of your career. You're 26. You might as well just go somewhere where you're wanted. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just gets like that. Just go where you're wanted, innit? Like, real talk, it gets like that. I'm done. But listen, we'll go on to the next one. Is Aubameyang leaving in January? Now, the problem is, he's 33. He's on 375k a week, you know, and Barca are now interested. Aguero is now retired due to health issues, and now we've got a bit of a dilemma. He's not working in the system that, you know, Arteta's got. But the problem is, we've done another Ozil. Ozil got a major contract, and then, you know, his performance went down a cliff as well. And now it's the same thing. It's the same thing with Auba. And it's just getting me vexed. Like, we've now put, yeah, a 33-year-old, yeah, on major wages, yeah, and nobody, like, if we can get him off the wage bill, we're not going to get a transfer fee. There's no way someone's going to pay a transfer fee and 375,000 a week, like, for a 33-year-old. Like, and he's not even in his prime. He looks like he's kind of past his prime. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, he's kind of past his prime. You know what I mean? I don't put it all down to him. This system doesn't really create loads of opportunities for him. I can't lie. A lot of times, Odegaard ain't passing the ball through to him, and there's other factors, and that's a fact, caramba. But come on, we signed him because we didn't have the money to replace somebody with his goal output. But Aubameyang also has to be taking a bit of accountability for his performances as well. Man's going on like he's a ghost. Like, no. If he doesn't score, he don't bring nothing. And for me, he's got to be benched. You know what I mean? Because Lacazette brings more. And I think Lacazette, the way Lacazette plays, I think suits more what Arteta's doing. Not that I'm a believer of Arteta and things like that, but come on, caramba. Come on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've put ourselves in a situation. You know what I'm saying? I think my guy's still got like 18 months or something. Who's going to want to get him out of his contract? Look how hard it was to get rid of Ozil. Look how hard it was. Because when you put these 30-year-olds on these massive wages, look what happens, man. Like, at the end of the day, between him and Arteta, I think a lot has gone on that we don't know. Like, I know he got disciplined for the London derby, if you remember. Like, he come late for the London derby, and I was like, you know what? Epa, essa é tua culpa, yeah? No olhe aqui, não vem aqui chorar. Don't be crying over here, yeah? Because you are the one that came late to the London derby. When you got dropped, I was like, you know what, Arteta? I rate that. You know what I'm saying? That you have to be the captain. You have to lead by example. So you're going to be out. You're not leading by example. The youngsters are watching. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And then now, him not listening to the rules that were set up for him, I was like, yo, he's got the right to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man set rules for you and you come back late. Like, at the end of the day, if he lets that slide, if you're back to working in, if you're old enough to work, ever been working, you already know if one colleague gets away with something, everybody else is like, wait. How come I got pulled up for that? But this filo da puta, he gets away with everything. Like, ¿cuál merda está pasando aquí? You know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, yo, ¿qué está pasando aquí? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? So, I get it. He was just like, nah, like, that can't run. You got to be disciplined for that. Otherwise, he'll lose the dressing room. So, I was all for that. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know what's going on here because he's not performing. I can't get the best out of him. Do you know what I mean? He probably doesn't suit this style of play. But then Arteta's getting him to defend and like just play to man's strength, innit? Like just play to man's strength. He's like Vardy. He's dangerous in the box, innit? Just give him balls in the box and trust me, he's a fox in the box. He'll finish it, innit? But then again, there's been some opportunities he's had that he's flopped. But it is what it is, innit? Like I just feel like Arsenal need to stop giving these big contracts to players that have passed it, players that are past their prime. They're past their prime, and you're giving them these kind of contracts, and we put ourselves in this contract because we let contracts run down. Like we've let Lacazette's contract like run down. Like we let Nketiah run down too. All the balls, all the chips are in their court. You know what I mean? They are the ones that can run the show because they're like, yo, if you don't give me what I want, I'm walking, and there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? It's favela settings. You know what I mean? Mas não agora é pequeno, porra. If you know City of God, you already know that one, innit? Like that went into one Kizomba as well. If you know Kizomba as well, you already know. But yeah, like I'm saying, man, like under Wenger, yeah, like players that got to 28, 29, they couldn't get a 2-year contract. We went from that to now, if you're 28, if you're 30, 31, like Willian, like flipping Mustafi, like flipping like Aubameyang, you can get 200,000 plus. You know what I'm saying? 100,000. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, bruv. But you know what? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know how serious Barca's interest is, but this is we did this to ourselves. You know what I mean? And this is what happens because this club is reactive instead of proactive. Because if you was proactive, you would have got him tied down at 2 years, or you would have sold. But because you let his contract run down, yeah, and then it was squeaky bum time because we don't have enough good players here. Well, world class players, should I say? We got good players. We ain't got world class players. Then we were forced, you know what I mean? And I'm fed up of it, man. I'm sick of it, bro. The same old merda. Let's go on to the next one. Lacazette, is he leaving? Puta que pariu. Lacazette's 30 years old. I think he's got something like 6-7 months left on his contract. He scored against Southampton. You know, he played well against West Ham. You know, never been prolific. You know, he's never been 20 plus goals every season. He's been more 10 to 15 goals. You know, but at the end of the day, we've got an issue here because Aubameyang ain't firing, and now Lacazette looks like he's suiting this style of play at the moment. So what do we do? You know, and this more than likely might be his last contract. So he's gonna obviously want more money for a striker that's never really done it for us. He's never been our main striker. He kind of took the Giroud, I don't even know what you'd call it. The Giroud position at this club, where he's a backup striker. The fans never want him to be the main striker because he's never been prolific. He's never scored enough goals. You know what I mean? We praise Lacazette for everything but his goals, but his shooting ability. And that's not good enough because this is Arsenal Football Club. It should be better. It shouldn't just be about your work rate. I don't care. Every player should have high work rate. When you look at Brighton, yeah, all their players have high work rate. So what? Aston Villa have high work rate. Leicester City's players have got high work rate. That's a given nowadays. That's how you got. That's a minimum. That's not even nothing special. That's a minimum, caramba. So I don't want to hear about high work rate porque isso, porque aquilo. Epa, tô cansado, yeah. So I don't want to hear none of that, yeah. But at the end of the day, we bought him for 50 mil, and my guy might be leaving for free, caramba, for free. Oh my God, Jesus Cristo, epa, Santa Maria. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Like, we've put ourselves in this position once again. Lacazette and Asset going for nothing. It looks like In Ketia, going for nothing, it looks like. And it's just like, it's ridiculous, bro. Like, these owners came out and told us, yeah, of course, last year came out and told us, oh, anybody in the last 2 years, if you don't sign, then you're going to be sold. Why didn't we sell him? Why didn't we sell Lacazette? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't we sell Nketiah? We got offers of 20 mil last year for Nketiah. If he wasn't part of your plans, let him go, caramba. We were going with Balogun, and I rate Balogun more than I rate Nketiah. I think he's got a higher ceiling. I don't know if he's going to be here. Mas é pá, já decidiste que já queres ir com... You already said that you want to go with Balogun. Then that's it. That is it. You know what I'm saying? Sell Nketiah, bruv. He's not good enough. I'm so sick of it. And then now it's panic. Oh, Arteta's only giving him minutes because he wants him to sign the thing. Yeah, that's why. And then Nketiah knows. And Nketiah's playing and thinking, yo, when he's coming, he's like, yo, so idiota, you think I'm signing the thing? That's my look, okay? You crazy? I ain't signing nothing. I'm not signing nothing, caramba. You know what I mean? And that's it. And what can we do? Because now all the power's with the player and his agent. And what can we do? No. Tofart. You know, I haven't touched on it, but I'm going to touch on it now. The new merch. When's the last time we won a Premier League? When's the last time we even tried to compete for the Champions League and got out the quarterfinals? When's the last time we were winning the major honours? So I don't want to hear nothing about no puta the new merch, new merch, nada, yeah? When you go onto their site, yeah, I'm seeing right here, yeah? Man, these players came out against West Ham. They come out with the retro training kit. That's all PR. I don't care, innit? Get the football teams ready, innit? Man's getting Righty out. Man's getting flipping Saka with a dog there, posing, laying on the carpet. Man's got Ramsdale because Ramsdale, every time he does something, screaming and all that. You already know the fans, you know what I mean, getting two haps. I'm done. I'm sick of it. You got Emil Smith Rowe, Project Youth there. Tierney, it's all their propaganda to be like, oh, look at the youth. Oh, look at Saka with a puppy. Oh, look, the new merch has come out. Oh, 1993. I don't care. I do not care. You can already go buy the original retro shirts if you look it up on Google. Why go on this and get a remake that the quality ain't as good? And second of all, yeah, why put more money in these dickheads' pockets, yeah, when they said that we moved to the Emirates to compete for the biggest honours and we still not competing 18 years on? You think I'm going to use meu dinheiro to buy this crap? Tu estás maluco, okay? Eu trabalho hard, estás brincar? I work hard. You think I'm going to spend... Look. The short sleeve is 75. The long sleeve is 85. No. Você tá maluco? Huh? You think I'm going to tell you, let me say it in an Angolan way. You think I'm just going to go to the tree and just pick up notes? What? For a club that doesn't compete. For a club that sold me a dream. For a club that makes excuses. For a club that's on its third youth project. You know what I'm saying? For a club that's charging £18.50 for double cheeseburger and chips. And chips, caramba. You think I'm going to pay for this bullshit? It's a replica. It ain't even the original thing. And you think I'm going to pay this? Você tá maluco? And they're bringing it all up because now Natal is coming, Christmas is coming, everybody, epa, vai gastar todo dinheiro, everybody spending money. Nah, I'm not spending no money on Arsenal. Nah, I don't give a crap, bro. You know what I mean? How about spend some money on us, yeah? For the fans' dedication, time, effort, everything that we're doing to support this club, YouTube, the match-going fans, the fans are international, that wake up 3-4 o'clock in the morning before they go to work to watch matches. How about that? And you lot want to flipping get more money out of us? Nah, I'm not buying nothing. I ain't bought nothing Arsenal. Everything I got Arsenal has been given to me. I ain't bought nothing Arsenal in like 7-8 years. Because it's not happening. The long sleeves £85. Are you mad? Well, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying nothing. And if any of you lot ain't with this process and you want to be competing, yeah, because this is a sport, yeah. This ain't Zara, yeah. This ain't flipping Boohoo online, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? If they want to compete instead of selling clothes and actually winning stuff that means something, then don't buy this. I don't go to matches. I don't go to matches because of this pucaria. Like, I'm not going to matches. I don't care what no one says. I'm not going, innit? You ain't getting my money. when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. You do your end of the deal, and maybe I'll do my end of the deal. Puta que pariu. And then, so for me, I don't care about this merch, innit? F the merch. I'm not doing none of this merch. Start competing for the league and start doing what this club was built on, yeah? And the reason why you tore down Highbury was to compete. Until you do that, I ain't spending a penny. And that's what I got to say on the merch. Now the captaincy. For me, the captaincy has to go to Tierney, Gabriel, or Ramsdale. For me, I'd rather Tierney or Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? I think Tierney is our most decorated player. And he didn't even win it with Arsenal. He's the only one that's won anything. Yeah, he's the only one that's won anything out this whole squad. So at the end of the day, I'd rather it to Tierney. I think he leads by example. He's always shouting. Ramsdale's another one. He looks passionate, but with Ramsdale, I want a little bit of time. I don't know how good he is. We remember when Leno came and he played really well. How long did that last? I don't really know. So let's just relax on that. I don't really know, just allow that. Yeah, let's give it a bit of time. Gabriel, my guy, yeah, has been one of the most consistent players that we've had this season and even last season. Do you know what I'm saying? My guy's always solid. He's our best centre-back. I don't care. No one says to me he's our best centre-back. For me, I'll give it Gabriel. Some people saying he can't speak English. Well, guess what? I speak Portuguese. So if he needs a translator, call up Northside. Mum will translate for you and I'll take the P's. You know what I'm saying? And put it on the club's tab, innit? Because you ain't paying for it. This club is too flipping stingy. You know what I'm saying? So put it on them and then I'll do it. But I always see him shouting. So what's he shouting? Maybe shouting in Portuguese. Epa, despacha-te, sua porra, seu filho da mãe. Epa, tu, aí, tu. Ei, mais uma vez. Vou te dar um surro. Vais ver. Ei, tu. Oh. Que tá a fazer? Que tá a fazer, seu idiota? You know what I mean? Maybe he's saying that. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's saying. You know what I mean? But it's them ones. But I don't know what he's saying, innit? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if he needs to translate, I'll translate. I don't care, innit? But clearly, Aubameyang ain't going to be captain. I don't want to see Xhaka. I don't want to see the dead man that ain't doing it. Partey's not going to be captain because captain has to put, for me, your performance level has to be 8 or 9 out of 10 every match. No lower than an 8. No lower than an 8, yeah? To be consistent, to get the respect of your peers, that you actually perform. You can't be shouting at man and you're putting on a stinker as well. Second of all, then you need to be loud and commanding and flipping tell people what's what. And I see Gabriel do that. I see Tierney do that. So, you know what I mean? Aubameyang's never been like that. He was leading by performance. When he's not leading by performance, he's not shouting no one down. He's not telling people what to do. And he's got his back to the game most of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd prefer a defender or goalkeeper to be captain because they can see the game, they can read the game, they can tell people, yo, you're not doing this, you're not going in, you go there, you go in there. Do you know what I'm saying? If you ever play Power League, then you know. When I played Power League, the goalkeeper was our flipping captain. And he could see the whole game. He was always telling us where we were doing right and what we were doing wrong and when we're out of position and when we need to mark a man. So it is what it is, isn't it? But like I said, that's my thoughts. I had a couple of thoughts. I just needed to get that out. And make sure tomorrow you come and watch me and Tapping Tobes at 6 p.m. here on my channel. It's going to be a live show. So yeah, get your comments ready. He's a Tottenham fan. You've probably seen him on the Big Six. I had Big Steve from the Big Six. So it's all love and support from them guys. Honestly, like Big Steve really put in a good word for me and everything. So guys, come and support, show the love. And yeah, just tell me what you think. Even on this video, everything I've discussed, you know, put your comments down below. What do you think? You think I'm talking was? Can you see where I'm coming from? Are you annoyed as well? I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying my point of view. I'm just saying how I feel. But yeah, make sure tomorrow, 6 p.m. on this channel, you're here. It's going to be me and Tapping Tobes. I'm going to talk where Tottenham's been, where he thinks they're going to finish the season. I'm going to talk about Arsenal season so far, where I expect us to finish, and where both our clubs, what we want them to do in the transfer window. So without further ado, Northside, I'm out. Caramba. Epa. Muito cuidado, família.